Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my video. So since Halloween is coming up and Inktober is going on, I wanted to make something simple that everyone could benefit from. So today, we're making a few Halloween based artworks to fill up your sketchbooks. You can also use these artworks to finish off the last week of Inktober. Now, I know that Inktober is prompt based, but hey, the main idea is to draw every day, right? So the first drawing that I made is a cute little ghost. I wanted to make it more cute than scary because who doesn't like a cute ghost, right? I added a little hat on top of it with a little belt and a buckle. For the hat itself, I used a few basic brown shades, and to finish off the hat, I colored the buckle yellow and made the belt red. For the ghost, I wanted a really light color, so I used the lightest shade that I had. It was a really pale blue color, and I think it worked really well. I think if I used a gray tone, it would have been a bit harsh, but I think that the gray tone could have been good for the shading areas, but I think it ended up looking okay.
Come pouring out of hell.
My favorite part from this drawing is the little skull on top that's hanging from the hat. For the next drawing, I decided to make a jack-o'-lantern. So you start up with making a very basic pumpkin. For the face details, you make two adjacent triangles for the eyes, and for the mouth, make two parallel jagged lines and connect them together. To give it a 3D look, you can add lines inside the eyes and mouth so that it looks like it's actually cut up, and use a lighter shade inside. For the colors, I used orange for the pumpkin and greens for the leaf and the top of the pumpkin. I did want to add mud around the pumpkin because it is sitting on leaves, but I completely forgot about it. For the eyes and mouth, you could either use shades of brown and yellow to indicate that there is light inside the pumpkin, or you can use a flat brown or black to depict that it is dark from the inside.
When the devil's in the mood, nightmares come pouring out of hell.
I really wanted to make a candy apple for this video. I think it ended up looking really cute because of the tiny hands and feet, and look at those little shoes. If there is one thing that I could change about this drawing, is the color for the candy bit because it ended up looking a bit yellow. Sadly, I did not have any light orange to blend well with the yellows. But after I add the red for the apple, I think it balances off. So what's Halloween without a bat, right? So for the bat, I wanted to make a cute face, but I think it actually ended up being a little creepy. So for the colors, I wanted a grayish purple tone for the body, but sadly I did not have that shade, and the color that I had was a bit too dark. Now with these markers, they lay down a bit too heavy. They're very pigmented and it's really hard to layer up, especially with the darker tones. I will be doing a full in-depth review of these markers, so if you're interested in that, please stay tuned.
When the devil's in the mood, nightmares come pouring out of hell.
I think the color for the ears and wings balanced off the color for the body, and overall the piece looks okay. I do wish that I had grayish purple tones so it would look like how I imagined it to be, but nevertheless it still looks creepy slash cute. Now for the last piece of drawing, I wanted to make a cauldron with a face. Now I don't expect a cauldron with hot liquid inside it to be really happy, so I made the expression a bit annoyed and furious. The gray colors I used for the cauldron worked really well, and they are the exact sort of shade I had in mind. They also blended well with each other. I do feel that if these markers were brush tips, it would have been easier to color. I do go over with the chisel nib and I think it smooths out all the lines that the fine tip had left, so I think it ended up looking okay. For the green of the potion, I think the color suited really well because that is the exact color I imagine when I think of a magic potion. I think that if I had a bit of a brighter green, it would have looked better, but nevertheless it ended up looking really cute and a lot like how I imagined. I hope these artworks gave you a little inspiration to fill up your sketchbooks. You can completely mix them up, add or remove elements from it, make them one artwork, divide them furthermore, and you can even use them in different ways by cutting them out and using them for Halloween decor or Halloween props. It completely depends on your creativity. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Come pouring out.